Greetings, wise acolytes of the Force, and welcome back to our infinite archives. The annals of galactic history are filled with tales of heroism, treachery, and the eternal struggle between the light and the dark. One such tale, often overshadowed by the more recent events of Order 66, is the First Jedi Purge, a dark chapter that nearly obliterated the Jedi Order from the annals of history. Order 66, as we know, changed the galaxy forever. It was the cataclysmic event that saw the near extinction of the Jedi, with only a handful surviving the onslaught. For almost 3 decades, the Jedi were a mere whisper in the galaxy, with Luke Skywalker eventually rising to restore their legacy. But this wasn't the first time the Jedi faced such a calamity. Many millennia ago, another purge threatened to erase the Jedi from existence. A purge orchestrated by one of the most malevolent Sith Lords to ever exist, Darth Nihilus. Known among the circles of the Sith as the Lord of Hunger, emerges as a figure of immense darkness and destruction, rivaling even the most malevolent forces the galaxy has ever encountered. His story begins in the aftermath of the Mandalorian Wars, a period that left the galaxy reeling and vulnerable. Amidst this chaos, Nihilus rose to power, his hunger for the Force growing insatiable with each passing moment. Unlike other Sith who craved power as a means to control or dominate, Nihilus's desire was different. He was driven by a primal need to consume life force, to absorb the very essence of the living through the dark side of the Force. This terrifying ability not only made him a legend, but also a cataclysm waiting to unfold. The stage for Nihilus's reign of terror was set with the formation of the Sith Triumvirate, where he, alongside Darth Sion and Darth Trier, vowed to annihilate the Jedi. Their method was sinister, yet effective: create discord across the galaxy, draw the Jedi into conflicts, and use these distractions to systematically hunt and destroy them. As planets fell into turmoil and the Jedi Order stretched itself thin across the galaxy, Nihilus began his purge. One by one, Jedi Knights and Masters disappeared, their life forces extinguished by Nihilus's overwhelming power. Entire worlds were drained of life, leaving them barren and broken. The galaxy trembled at the mere mention of his name, fearing they might be next. The apex of his destructive campaign was the Conclave on Katar. The event was meant to be a secret gathering of the remaining Jedi forces, a moment to regroup and find a way to counter the darkness. However, it turned into a massacre. Nihilus, having learned of the meeting, unleashed his dark powers upon Katar, consuming every living thing on the planet. It was a statement, a declaration that no one in the galaxy could hide from his hunger. As fear and despair gripped the remnants of the Jedi Order, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of the Jedi exile, Meetra Surik. Unlike her peers, Surik was cut off from the Force, a punishment for her actions during the Mandalorian Wars. Yet it was this disconnect that made her immune to Nihilus's life-draining abilities. Meetra Surik, rallying the remaining forces of the galaxy, faced Darth Nihilus aboard his flagship, the Ravager. It was not just a battle of force powers, but a confrontation of ideologies. Where Nihilus saw destruction as an end, Surik saw it as a call to rebuild and strengthen. In a monumental duel, she exploited Nihilus' dependency on others' force energies, ultimately leading to his downfall. Nihilus' legacy is a cautionary tale within the Star Wars saga. It serves as a stark reminder of the perils of allowing one's inner darkness to go unchecked, and the devastation it can bring not only to oneself, but to the entire galaxy. Yet, his story is also interwoven with themes of redemption and resilience. How even from the darkest of times, heroes can rise, rebuild, and restore light to a galaxy in shadows. As we delve deeper into the lore and history of Star Wars, Darth Nihilus's tale of hunger, destruction, and eventual defeat stands as a powerful testament to the enduring struggle between the light side and the dark side of the Force. It underscores the cyclical nature of history in the Star Wars universe, where each era of darkness is met with a resurgence of light, reminding us that no matter how dire the circumstances, hope and courage can drive back the darkness.